Last stop, do not board. Ooh, where are you gonna go after this? You're just gonna turn around and go the other way. I'm here at the, I don't know, JFK parking or something. Look at this flower. Look how awesome that flower is. Anyway, I just returned the rental car from moving Lily Shine back to New York City, and I'm off to find my way through this transit desert. By the way, I rented the car there. I cannot not recommend that car company enough. Do not recommend. I will not say the name. I will not tell you why. Just take your business to somewhere else, is my advice. This is not real financial advice or anything. Okay, I'm at 124th Street, so I checked Google Maps. I have to go to 150th, 150th Ave, 130th Street. And there's a guy with a forklift just sort of, man, that van has seen better days. We actually rented a minivan. I'm glad that wasn't me. Anyway, so I figured I'm out here in BFE Queens, somewhere around South Conduit Avenue. There is not a lot of transit here. See, I mean, this is like all residential housing. Everybody seems to own a car here. So I thought if I'm going to advocate for Old South Road, well, even the names of the streets are old, start with old. But if I'm going to advocate for taking transit everywhere, I realize that I need to take into account the many people in the outer boroughs of New York City who don't have access, including access to sidewalks. There was a missing sidewalk there. Missing sidewalk here too. I'm not gonna go, that one looks, that ground looks sketchy. I'm gonna go this way. So I gotta take a right. Let's see, what is this? 150th Ave. So I gotta go to 130th Street, and I'm gonna take the Q10, and then the Q10 is gonna go to the last stop of the A train at Lefferts. That is a pretty cool garden. Whoever owns this house, kudos on the, look at that. Lily Shine lilies. Whoever owns this house, kudos on the garden. Much enjoyed. You know, props. I don't know if you watched the show or not, but props to you and your awesome front yard garden. All right, so I should be, looks like, oh, wait a second. I'm here. Oh no. I guess this is it. There's the Q10. It looks like the Q10 stop, and I think the Q10's coming. Yes. Oh, just in time. Oh, you get a bendy boy. All right. Thank you. Yes. Let's get a little bus omni boop for the bus and find a nice little seat. I'm not sure where the Q10 starts and terminates, but I made it onto the Q10, and now I have a little ways to go. So I'm on a bus. So it's not really a transit desert with buses, but it's a little harder, and let's just observe the bendiness of the bendy boy. So it's not terrible. Lots of construction, lots of industrial stuff, and lots of residential. And look at all that traffic. Oh my gosh. Honkity honk honk honk. And more traffic. I mean, if I'm going to tell people to leave their cars at home, I need to ride the bus and the train and figure out how they're going to leave their cars at home and still enjoy the city if they want to go into it. So right now it's not looking too bad. You can take the bus to the train, take the train into the city, and you don't have to worry about parking or anything. But out here, honestly, if you're doing business only in the outer boroughs, I don't see how you can get around. Like if you're doing business on one side of Queens and you need to go to the other side of Queens to do business and there's no trains anywhere nearby, yeah, bus is not the way to go. Like if you're trying to get stuff done, bus is not really the way to go. So gotta own a car. Catholic War Veterans Square. That is an oddly specific memorialization there. Nobody at that stop, so we're not stopping at that stop. Good for us. Best cash, any car or truck. Yeah, you guys know how I feel about riding the bus. It's a necessity sometimes. Not a fan necessarily though. But my general point for cars is don't bring it into the city. Here we go. And boop. There we go. All right, so we're at the stop. Looks like we're already at the stop. Google Maps said it would take about an hour to get the Hoyt Schermermermerhorn from South Conduit Avenue where I was. And it was a bit circuitous if I was going to, you know, there's not a lot of ADA accessible stuff. So I kind of get that too. Lefferts Station, you know what, they're going slow. I'm going up this one. Yeah, this is the way to go. I don't want to go, haha, the guy who was up in front. I beat him. Boom! Omni smack. Okay, now we're to the trains, and we're almost certainly going to get an R46, but that's not the point of this episode. The point of this episode is to take the public transit, MTA, from it's not really a transit desert, but it's not transit convenient. We're just going to take it away. Lefferts Boulevard, 1 minute, Lefferts. Last stop, do not board. Ooh, where are you going to go after this? You're just going to turn around and go the other way. Oh, here it comes. Cool. Which side? Is it coming on this side? Which side? Nope, I think it's on this side. Yep, this side. Here we go. All right, bring it. Bring the R46. There it is. All right. Well, I mean, a train's a train. Hating on specific transit vehicles is not the point of this particular episode. So far, it's looking pretty good. I think I said Google Maps. I was saying Google Maps told me it would be about an hour and 10 minutes to get the Hoyt Schermermermerhorn. So I'm just gonna end up cutting. Okay, my dude's just living in the train, apparently. That's unfortunate. All right, so gonna be a lot of... Did we understand that? That is awesome. Like, I can hear him. I can hear him and understand him. Oh, this is going to be a good ride. There he is. I can't quite understand him. Wait a minute. Why does that A say last stop? Rockaway Boulevard next. Crystal clear. This is like winning the lottery, being in a R46 car where I can actually understand the voice. Fantastic. Rockaway Boulevard. This is where... There goes the A train. Probably to Far Rockaway. This is where it splits off. All right, local. Locally schmokily. Gotta take the A local until we get to Lefferts. No, what am I saying, Lefferts? Till we get to Euclid. Euclid Avenue is where we meet the C and the A train starts going express. Okay, I didn't quite understand that. Next stop, Grant, I think he said? Yes, Grant Avenue. All right. Okay, I don't know who this conductor is, but, you know, if you watch the show, which you probably don't, I am impressed. Good job. You're very clear, crystal clear voice. Broadway Junction is next. Excellent. Why? No, it's Utica. Utica's where it starts going express, not Euclid, right? I think? No, Euclid. Because it goes express, that's right, it is Euclid. B-Junk! Man, I don't take this route enough, I guess. I don't usually go past Broadway. B-Junk! I was going to say Broadway Junction, but we all know what B-Junk is. I don't usually go past it, I usually transfer there, so it's a little, you know, I don't really follow what's after. Which is, I need to start going to the outer boroughs more. Like, I need to look at transit deserts here in New York City, and maybe... You heard the man, stand clear. You could understand him. So I need to look at transit. I need to see if I can get places in New York City that aren't so readily accessible. So I'm interested in that. Maybe that's maybe that's a new series too. I've got a lot of ideas, but Nostrand, almost there. Hoyt, he didn't quite know what station was next. That was funny. He was like, next stop is Hoyt Schermerhorn. That's right. C and the G trains. Okay, so this is our stop. Mr. Man with bicycle. See, that is an idea. Maybe I should start riding bicycles too. I don't know. Is there anything worth seeing in transit deserts? I'm sure there is. There's got to be. Otherwise, people wouldn't live there. All right, so we're here at Hoyt Schermermermerhorn, and I've always wondered what's in that. There's a field office, district field office. Okay, G-Train's going to have issues this summer. Yay. Oh, I hope that person's okay. So I wanted to show you guys something. There's this building over here. There have been MTA vehicles here at Bond and Schermermermerhorn. There have been MTA vehicles parked out here for like, I don't know, months. They're doing something in this place. I mean, it might have something to do with it where it said lighting department, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It'd be cool if they're installing an elevator. Probably not, but let me know if you want, give me some suggestions. Where in the outer boroughs is interesting to go that would be hard to get to?